So this is full. Kelsey's bringing her vehicle with the cooler and the dogs. The back of the cab is full. I'd say that's enough.
When I saw you in the morning light, I just held my place.
Okay, so I'm not going to say that it's an exciting day today because every day is exciting when you get out to the property, but today is a wonderful day because today is the first day we are going to attempt to stay out here for the evening and stay overnight. Now we're going to do some tent camping. I personally am 36 years old and have never done tent camping. Now I attempted it one time when I was a kid with one of my friends. We were staying at his cabin and we decided to stay outside, but about 1 in the morning, it started raining like crazy. There was water coming in our tent and his mom came and got us and said, you guys need to go inside. So I lasted about 4 hours probably around there. Tonight we're gonna see if we can make it all the way through the night. Hopefully we don't get scared of the dark. You know how that goes. Also tonight is the first time that the dogs are going to come out to the property in general, but they're also going to be attempting to stay with us. So again, we'll see how this all plays out. What I'm going to attempt to do now is I need to get some firewood ready. We don't really have any firewood at this point, and I was thinking about possibly getting some, but I thought, I have 40 acres of land. This is absolutely ridiculous. I have to find somewhere something that we can burn. So that's my first order of business today.
And I've tried at least 1,000 times. And my thoughts have turned to questions now of the paths we take. Is the one you took a better road when you walked away? All these beggars we were, all these lessons we learned, we can never return. We can never return. Beggars we were,
This will probably do here for round one. I'm going to come back and get some more yet.
sometimes I see the journey back there. Sometimes I wanna go with the line in front of me. Let the truth be known.
Hi.
I told him we were coming
Hi,
to see
Aaron.
Dad. Yeah. He was crying because I was afraid he was thinking we were taking him somewhere else. But I said, "You want to go see Dad?" And he goes, his ears perked up.
The dogs got a taste of their new domain, and Kelsey started a meal as a few friends arrived. The sun began to put its golden touch on everything in the late evening.
Joey.
Hey guys, let's go put this on the fire.
I don't think any of us were expert tent builders, but we got them in place just before darkness fell. We spent the rest of the star-filled evening relaxing by the fire and enjoying the peace and quiet. In true Westie fashion, Joey decided to help make the bed before heading to sleep by doing nothing more than being directly in the way. But we love him just the way he is. The sun broke through the clouds and the smell of breakfast was in the air the next morning, as our first overnight at the new place was officially complete. All right, so what did we think of the camping in the end? Well, me personally, like I said, this was the first time that I was actually doing camping and I enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. One of the things that I probably didn't realize that most of you who do camp know is that it is a lot of work to get set up and torn down, and the amount of time that it takes to just do that alone is probably, it's something you have to plan for, because it does take a long time to get all the prep work done, to actually go out there, unload everything, get it all done, and then go back home and then unload everything. It probably took me about an hour and a half just to unload everything and somewhat put it back where it needed to go. Now, did we take too much stuff on our first time here? Probably. It was probably the case as well, that we didn't need all of that stuff. But in the end, I think for the first experience, it was a lot of fun. A couple other things that I was thinking about when we were out there was that definitely it was dark, but it probably wasn't quite as dark as I anticipated it would be, to be sort of not necessarily out in the middle of nowhere, but kind of. So there was a little more light pollution kind of seeping in on some of the areas than I really thought there would be. It's not quite as dark out there once you get adjusted to it, your eyes get adjusted to it. Than maybe we anticipated it would be. But it's still very, very nice and peaceful and much more secluded, obviously, than living in town. So that's gonna be something that we're really looking forward to. How did the dogs do? Well, the dogs did okay, but I don't know if I would say they loved it. They're getting up there in age and they're kind of set in their routines and they don't like to venture out and do a whole lot of different stuff, but they did fine. But sleeping in a tent for them, I'm not sure that's something that they would love to do again over and over again, but we'll see. We've been thinking about doing some more traveling here on my off season when I'm not doing all my lawn work, so we'll see how that all goes. It might be a possibility yet, but Joey's 14, Fiona is 11, and now we have Ernie, which again, I've been promising you. We're gonna tell the story of really our Westies in general, but then how we just got Ernie as well coming up very soon. And then overall, I think it was just a fun experience to try something new, and it's something that we're going to do again. We really liked that location up on top of the hill. For this time for camping, get a sense of seeing all the stars and the sky and everything, but we will like to move to that other camping area that we sort of intended to have down in that lower location where I planted some grass and where I think it's gonna be really nice by the water. First experience was really, really fun, and hope that you guys enjoyed this video today. There'll be a lot more coming on the property, but a lot more coming this winter on what we're up to and all that stuff. So stay tuned. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.